always fresh, every day. You're watching Fastlane Daily.
He's been in racing, dealerships, truck leasing, and ski resorts. Now, could Roger Penske save the auto industry? Also, Mercedes gives drivers and passengers a double image. An electric supercar loses its fight for life, and a tipster blows the lid off a new hot hatch for U.S. buyers. I'm Alex Gizela, and you're watching Fastlane Daily.
It's Fastlane Daily with Alex Gizela.
This episode of Fastlane Daily is brought to you by Valvoline's automotive series Under the Hood with Brandon and the Frog. Watch for new episodes at brandonandthefrog.com.
If you know cars, chances are you know the name Roger Penske. The auto mogul parlayed a successful racing career into an empire worth billions. Now, Motortrend says Penske should be nominated for what could be the most powerful job in automotive history, as the guy we'll soon call the Car Czar. That's the government job of overseeing an auto industry bailout package that could total $15 billion. Motortrend editor Angus McKenzie says Penske has, quote, the combination of experience, savvy, knowledge, and passion the role demands, with a portfolio of interests that include Formula One, auto dealerships, leasing, and manufacturing. And of course, he's a car guy, having owned a Ferrari Enzo, Lamborghini Murcielago, Ford GT, and Porsche Carrera GT. Motortrend has also said Penske should be tapped to run General Motors, a job that would mean somehow getting current CEO Rick Wagner out of the way. No word yet on whether Penske would accept the Car Czar job, or if he'd hire Rusty Wallace to be the Minister of Beer Drinking and Hell Raising. And Mercedes-Benz today revealed a new dashboard device that could revolutionize facing one direction for long periods of time. The company calls it the Split View Monitor. And as its name might suggest, the system allows the driver to keep an eye on the nav screen while passenger watches reruns of All About Jim. That, of course, to prevent Jim Belushi-induced road rage. A special 8-inch LCD monitor displays two images simultaneously by putting their pixels next to each other on the screen. A filter divides the mixed image so that each seating position gets a separate image. Mercedes says the system developed with Germany's Bosch will work with the Mercedes Command driver function display. The passenger will instead get to watch TV and DVD entertainment via headphones by way of a remote control. The company says it'll introduce its split view technology on its flagship S-Class sedan by mid-2009. And it looks like an aerial atom, but sounded like a golf cart on performance-enhancing drugs? It's the Wrightspeed X1, and if you were hoping it would become the first electric supercar, we've got bad news. Company founder Ian Wright says Wrightspeed is canceling plans to get the X1 into production. CNN reports Wright concluded that with gasoline on a downward swing and batteries still expensive, selling a high-performance electric car doesn't make sense. And the X1 was all about performance. Powered by a three-phase AC induction motor, the 1,500-pound X1 prototype could get from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and that while getting the mileage equivalent of 170 miles per gallon. No word on what Wright's next move might be, but word is, it could be something that looks like this. And U.S. Top Gear presenter Tanner Foust is the last-minute pick to represent the States in the UK's All-Star Race of Champions at London's Wembley Stadium this weekend. Foust will replace driver Travis Pastrana, who was injured this week in an undisclosed accident in California. Well, the Race of Champions pits the world's fastest drivers from the sport's top races series, including Formula One, World Rally Championship, and touring car racing. Other drivers featured at this year's event will be rally champ Sebastian Loeb and a little F1 racer, what's his name? Oh yeah, Michael Schumacher. Well, next up, could hot hatch fans in the U.S. finally get the car they've been waiting for? That's in the internet rumor mill right after this.
What's going on? Alan K for FLD Tours, where each week we take a new car, we jump in, we take it for a ride, and we let you know what we think about it.
With the turbo diesel V6 Blue-Tech engine.
Very snappy in third gear.
It's powered by a 5-liter V8.
We got the smart 4.2
2009 Volvo C30.
It's like a studio apartment. Derek D could live back here.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm the Frog.
And you're watching. Hi, We're Brandon the Frog. I'm Brandon.
I'm the Frog.
And you're watching. I'm Brandon.
And I'm the Frog.
Hi, I'm Brandon. We're Brandon the Frog, and you're watching Fastlane Daily, sponsored by Valvoline.
Could Europe's lockdown on hot hatchbacks be easing up? Yes, it could. And the next one could come from Ford. That's the word from an FLD tipster who says the US could be the next to get a shot at Ford's new Focus RS. That's the new version of Ford's compact Focus powered by a tweaked 2.5-liter Duratec turbocharged 5-cylinder producing upward of 300 horsepower. That level of weaponry puts the Focus RS squarely in the range from the current Mitsubishi Evo and Subaru WRX STI. Naturally, plans could change, but if our tipster is correct, the RS could be joined by a smaller sibling in the form of a hotter Ford Fiesta. No word yet on a release date or a price. The Ford Focus RS will reportedly sell in Europe for around 40,000 euros. Not so bad. Well, that wraps up Fastlane Daily for today. I'm Alex Gizela, and I will see you later.